Hey, I'm Kathy Roberts, and I'm here with Pam Young. Pam Young is the best-selling author. She has written many books. The first book that she wrote was called Sidetracked Home Executives with her sister, Peggy Jones. And it was the book that introduced me to getting organized and the fact that there was nothing wrong with me because I was a slob. And we have begun to work together, and we have had one workshop. This is our second one that we wanted to let you know about. This one is creating a weekly plan. And the last one that we did was having a daily routine. So we're going to move ahead now, and Pam, you could take over.
Well, in Sidetracked Home Executives, it was the first book on the market that was written by reformed slobs. So it was new. It was a new idea that slobs could actually get organized. And my sister and I hadn't met any other slobs. We just thought we were the only two in the world. We both were married to immaculate men. Our mom was immaculate, and we just thought something was wrong with us. And at that time, they hadn't come up with the word ADD. It's attention deficit disorder. And that's what we have. And we never got diagnosed because we never got around to doing it. We got sidetracked. And in that very beginning, from the day we decided that we're going to change our lives, I said, we both, when we were little girls, we liked the Mickey Mouse Club. And that was a show you came home after school and watched. And each day had a feeling to it. Like I say, today is Monday. You know what that means? We're going to have a special guest. And they rolled out a carpet. And I thought, that's the way a house is. Every day has a different feel to it. And so I said to my sister, we've got to have a weekly plan that kind of embraces each feeling of each day. Think how different Sunday feels from Wednesday, or Friday feels from Monday. And so why not celebrate the day in the best way we can celebrate it, by giving it a feel and a theme. And in Sidetracked Home Executives, we had an errand day, a heavy cleaning day, which nobody can have anymore unless you are so organized that you can, and you're making extra money because you're so organized that you can hire somebody to clean on that heavy cleaning day, which was one of my wishes back in 1977. I'm going to get organized so I have more free time to play. And on my heavy cleaning day, I'm going to have help, and I'm going to be able to pay for it. So with that in mind, the weekly plan was developed, and Kathy and I were talking before we talked formally right now, and we said, hers isn't the same as what was in Sidetracked Home Executives. And I said, well, mine isn't the same either. Things change, and she's got some super ideas that come, anytime you evolve out of one idea into another one, that next one is better. It's fuller, and it's got more in it, because Kathy's lived now with Sidetrack behind her. It's pushed her forward to be Kathy. And so her ideas are just so good. They tickle me, and they're going to tickle you. And by us combining how we've both evolved our weekly plans, we're going to have is it going to be an hour and a half, Kathy, or 2 hours, or what?
Yeah, I think an hour and a half is a good thing for us to shoot for. If it goes for 2 hours, it's okay, because it's 2 in the afternoon. So it could be 2 to 4, but an hour and a half, I think, is really going to be the best bet for us.
Because we want you to actually think about a plan. And that, in all my career, and it's been 40 years, because on June 16th, 1977 was the day that my sister and I decided we can't live this way anymore. And from that day forward, we've been helping people. And everybody bucks the idea of a weekly plan. They don't want to do it. And in a workshop where we'd have an all-day workshop, and we have on our schedule, let's do like an hour for everybody to get their plan done. And then we'll go around like the teacher did when you were in school, and they check how you're doing. We'll help them. And we would walk around, and there's just blank. They're staring at a blank piece of paper like, I don't know what a weekly plan is. So we're going to help you develop one. And it will change as your family grows, as you grow, it'll change. And that's right. So But you got to do it. It's the absolute, I think, Kathy, you said it perfectly in the stuff you wrote about for everyone to know what we're doing. And it's the most crucial part of getting organized is to have a weekly plan.
Yeah, yeah. It stops you from being the ball at the end of a paddle, going all over.
Running back home, yeah. I got an email from a lady, because to be club organized, you have to take a test, because no born organized, what do you call them, Kathy?
Yeah, I call them organizationally gifted.
No organizationally gifted people can be at club organized. So you have to take this test to see if you pass. And I have about, I don't know, 50 things that are things that I've done, or I know my sister did, or the other people now that, and this lady said, I pretty much passed most of the things, but what you didn't have in there was taking your preschooler to preschool in a teddy bear costume and not finding out till the next week when all the kids are in costume that you just kind of dropped her off. And that's the kind of thing we do. And she had about 8 things in there. And by the time I finished reading it, I was in hysterics. And that's what our lives are like. And that's good. That's a good thing.
I do that too. I have like a private Facebook group for people who've taken my course. Only people who've taken my course are allowed in there. And I monitor it like a mother bear, because if anybody, because it's a safe zone. So when somebody shows underneath their oven, if anybody says ever like, oh my God, bam, they're out of there, and then like private message them and say, I'm really sorry that you're just not going to fit, love you and everything. But,
but you can't.
Say hello to Donna Reed for me, even though I think I'm dating myself. I don't know. What would people say today?
Donna Reed was a television sitcom, or not, it wasn't that funny, but she was the perfect homemaker. She always wore an apron. She always, she was very, very proper, and the children were very well behaved, and everything was beautiful and
perfect.
Fantasy.
Yeah. Yes, it was fantasy is right. Yeah. Okay, so we just wanted to get together and let you guys know about this workshop that we were doing. It's on the 12th of July. If you want to get in, do it, because we only have a certain amount of space that the software will allow. That's just what we're doing. We're encouraging you to sign up, and we look forward to getting to know you and helping you out during this live interaction. You get to ask us questions. It will be recorded, so if you can't make it, you'll still get benefit out of it. But if you can make it, then that's really the way you want to go.
It'll be fun.
It'll be fun. So that's it.
That's
all
it.
Right. Okay, so take care, everybody.
Bye.
To find out more about this workshop and also to register, go to thetidytutor.com/workshop. You could also click on the link that's right here on this page where this video is living, or if you're watching this on YouTube, in the description box. See you on the inside.